Hey guys, Moldran here, and there's been some new Datamined information for Reaper of Souls, and damn, this time it's really good. Now, let me go right at it. First, like here, some new screenshots of the new gems, with the new diamond gem. Item graphic, look pretty cool, but the most interesting thing to me is like this. This here is a list of all changed passive effects, difficulty rewards, and also like legendary items, and damn, like, it's just crazy, like, what those legendaries are gonna be able to, like, do. Like, I don't even know, for example, every time you hit by a projectile, shoot the rocket for 500% weapon damage. What else do we have? There's so many things here. Then, like, there's something for every ability. For example, here, Smite will now also be cast at a second nearby enemy. A lot of things for all the different classes. Cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every enemy you kill, so you're gonna be able to like chain a lot of skills. Damaging enemies will cause a meteor of same type to fall from the sky, from arcane, cold, fire, or lightning. This is also very interesting. Picking up gold grants experience. Now, there could be a problem with that, but it sounds pretty fun. Chance to proc demonic spell. Really cool. This here is also insane. You are now immune to Desecrator, Molten, and Plagued monster types. What's gonna kill you then? Like this ring in hardcore? But if you think that this is the best ring of hardcore, you are wrong. Look at this one. Let's see. This here. When you die, a meteor falls from the sky and revives you. This effect has a 3-second cooldown. Now, a lot of people are wondering, but what's gonna happen in hardcore? Like, this ring should not exist in hardcore, because it would prevent deaths all the time. Well, what I think is that even if you die and this meteor revives you on the same place where you just died, it could be that you just die again in the same spot, because, you know, usually you die in like a big group of monsters, or because you overextend, or are too confident, and even if you get resurrected, so unless you get resurrected like in a safe place, it could be that you die again. So I don't think this ring would be an issue in hardcore. Yeah, those are all rings, so you can see rings, or this here is also interesting, doubles the chance to find demonic essences. Is that a tribute to Jay Wilson? But it's definitely interesting. It also shows that demonic essences gonna have a place in the expansion. So maybe saving them up is, as I recommended like a few videos ago, not a bad idea, because so far I haven't seen any new like buy on account craftable item like demonic essence in the level 70 version, so it could very well be that our demonic essences remain useful. Then here you have, I don't know, reduces the cooldown of Akarat's champion, resource spenders deal 50% more damage while you're full. So basically, like, this allows for like so many different customized builds. Here's the same: prevent all fire damage taken and heal yourself for 25% of the amount prevented. So this also depends, like, you're gonna be able to, like, for example, have or carry different rings with you, and then you're able to like swap them out for the right situation. It's also really good. Yeah, what more do I have? Gain 100% crit chance against enemies at full health. Like, that's just crazy, like everything here. Or gain 500 life per second for each second you stand still. This effect stacks up to 8 times. So, for example, you get low, what you could do, you could equip those boots, heal up, and then equip other boots again that deal a lot of damage, and then keep going with those boots. It's perfectly fine. Or, where's the black hole? Here. Enemies damaged by black hole are also slowed, so this could be like very useful in the loot runs, or Nephalum trials, wherever. There's a lot of monsters and stuff. Yeah, but this is, like, the last one is also really cool. Opening a chest grants 100% increased damage for 10 seconds. So it could also be that, for example, some elite packs are so strong that you actually have to like lure them to a chest, then open the chest, and then use that 10 second with the 100% damage buff to pop Rough Berserk, Earthquake, and kill that pack. Now, what are my thoughts about this? I think this is really, really cool. A lot of people like have concerns. They're like, but hey, this could be overpowered, or this could be overpowered. Now, let me tell you something. Diablo is an action RPG, and to me, like, Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, one of the most fun I had in Diablo 1 was like when I had really overpowered items. You know, when you played Battle.net and you got your hands on like an Archangel Staff of Apocalypse in Diablo 1. Did anyone ever have this staff on a mage? That was just crazy. Like, it felt so cool. Like, you just teleport through the map and just right-click Apocalypse and just destroy everything. Or the same in Diablo 2. Like, once you completed your set or found a certain item, your character would become really, really powerful and like be able to destroy anything or even be strong in PvP. So I think like overpowered items, or as long as it's kind of like reasonable, in an action RPG make a lot of sense. I mean, this is not an esport or anything, nothing super competitive. That doesn't need to be like 100% balanced. And that's why I'm really like a big fan of those legendaries, because you can create your own builds. Like, there's so many of them, and it's gonna take a very long time to like find all the ones that you want to have. And every day, or let's say every week you play the game, you're gonna find something new, and you're gonna have the option to like try new builds. Some people say like, but what if I find items for other classes, I can't trade them, or I can't trade unless I play with other people in my group? Well, the thing is, this isn't just like the only change that legendaries you find can't be traded. The other change is that they introduced the smart drop system. And with the smart drop system, the majority of the legendaries or good items that you find are gonna be for your own class. So ultimately, like, all those changes come together and make the game really fun. Now there's some more. Now it comes like another highlight for me: difficulty settings. And difficulty right now is kind of like meh. Increases like the HP a lot, the DPS a lot. In return you get more experience and a bit more magic find. So it doesn't matter that much what difficulty you play on right now. But in the expansion, the difficulties actually have a big meaning. Look at this. Difficulty 1, 75% extra gold XP. Difficulty 2, 100% extra gold XP and something with bounties. Difficulty 3, 200% extra. New legendary recipes can drop. And I think finally they're gonna have a reasonable drop rate, because to be fair, like, maybe someone else feels the same way, but I think in like 2,000 hours of playtime I only found one legendary recipe. So yeah. Then difficulty 4, 300% extra. New legendary items can drop. So some of the best legendaries you have to like play on the hard difficulty. So you can't just bot it, or you can't find it on the easy way. You have to actually like learn how to play the game. So you need to be a skillful gamer, and you also need to play some time to get better gear. So you're able to like play in the higher difficulties. 250% bonus legendary drop rate. An additional gold experience legendary drop rate per slider tick, whatever that means. Then, what kind of like confused me a bit was, this says on difficulty 4, 250% legendary drop rate. Now 250% increase actually means like 100% is double, 200% is 3 times, and 250% is 3.5 times. And then it says on difficulty 5, legendary drop rates are now doubled. And I'm wondering, okay, if they're 3.5 times in legendary 4, or difficulty 4, why are they only 2 times in 5? What's gonna be, I think, is that it's 3.5 times in difficulty 4, and then this 3.5 times get doubled to 7 times. So in difficulty 5 you have 7 times more legendary drop chance than in the other difficulties, which is really, really good, and which really means that those difficulties are really hard and not like a walk in the park. And the description of them is gonna acknowledge that. For example here, difficulty selector help. So 0 is for new players or those who haven't played in a few months. That's how you get started. Then 1 is like for players who already got the first rares. Then 2 is recommended for players who've optimized their equipment with the right gems and enchants. Then 3 is for players who mastered the hero skill. So this is where like monsters start getting really strong, maybe move faster or whatever, and have several pieces of legendary equipment. And 4 is only adventurers with the highest level of skill. Like right now in the game, the skill doesn't really matter at all. But in the expansion it's actually gonna matter, so I think the monsters are gonna, I don't know, do something different that they don't do in other difficulties. Maybe are faster or whatever. Because right now it's just they increase the DPS and HP. And that doesn't have anything to do with like more skill, but it's only gear. But in the expansion it's gonna be gear and skill. And yeah, another important thing is this here, the items. You know, we have collector's editions items. I'm personally gonna buy the collector's edition, but it's up to you if you want them. But you know, transmogrified for the item, I have a feeling that those collector's edition items are gonna look very, very cool. Tyrell helm, Malthael helm. I want that shit. I want to make my character look like that, so probably gonna buy the collector's edition. And we are saved. Ladder level. And not just ladder level, you also have here Battle.net Tooltip Hero Create Season checkbox. This hero can compete in the seasonal ladder. So you can take this however you want, but a lot of people were worried because there was no announcement at BlizzCon, but it seems we might get a ladder after all. And last thing, but not least, here you have some strings that are in the game, like what's new, those all the new things. And one thing that says, create clans with your friends to get access. Receive notification when I complete achievements or obtain legendary items. I really like that, like if you have a clan, like if I have my own clan, you're gonna see all the time when someone finds a legendary. So when someone finds a really good legendary, we're just gonna like celebrate in the clan chat. It's gonna be cool. It also says, communities allow you to be part of larger groups such as fan sites and forums. And you can only be a member of one clan at a time, but you can join multiple communities. So this is even one further step of just a clan system, like a community system, something that hasn't been in any action RPG yet. Not even in Diablo 1 and not even in Diablo 2. So it's not just going to be like your one clan, but also like in additional like community, for example, Reddit community or Diablo fans community. That's all going to be there. I don't know how exactly it's going to work, but it seems they are really working on that a lot. And there are some tooltips. This is also now interesting, I said like last thing, but there's always something more. The Heraldric Relic and the Heraldric Cache. Does anyone remember the Heraldric Cube in Diablo 2? That was one of my favorite things, craft items there. And it seems like something similar is going to return in Reaper of Souls. So there's going to be like some crafting, there's going to be some random things involved. And that's also a cool thing, like to like gather resources or materials, then put them together and just hope that something good is going to come out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also class changes again. Now I've looked through this and it's like insane. Like every single skill is getting fine-tuned, and this means that they are doing a lot of testing on balance, because they change, for example, from 6,600 to 5,200, from 250 to 200, and they do this for every class. So this means they have an own dedicated design team or balancing team that's really making sure that all classes are like equally strong and that there's not going to be anything overpowered again, which is really cool, because you should be able to play the class that you want to play, and not like it's now a lot of people play Barbarian just because they are significantly stronger than other classes. So yeah, if you want to check the preview, I'm going to post a link in the comment section below. You can see how long it is. Also achievements, and this achievement here in particular is really interesting. Kill 5 million monsters while in the Phalum Rifts. Holy cow, that's a lot. And yeah, same with here, kill 150,000 bounties. I don't think I'm ever gonna reach that, but you know, let me calculate this quickly. 150,000 bounties, are you kidding me? So how many bounties can I do? Let's say adventure mode, I'm gonna take 1 hour to kill like 25 bounties. And if I play 4 hours a day, it's 4 times 25. So for the total of, let's see, 150,000, I would need this many days. 1,500 days, or roughly for a bit more than 4 years. Wow. I guess there's gonna be enough long-term motivation to play the game. And yeah, also interesting is like kill bosses without crowd controlling enemies on master difficulty or higher. So crowd control is gonna be very important, it's gonna be very strong, but it's gonna be needed. Like this is something that some people might not like. Like some people are saying the game is becoming more and more like World of Warcraft, in a sense that it's requiring like to pay attention, or to not just like stupidly slash monsters, but also like think about how you do it. I think this is a good thing, because I think the game is gonna get more complex. It's gonna be more like Path of Exile than it's right now, and killing monsters is gonna be more meaningful than like just smash them, mindlessly spamming abilities, being invincible. It's gonna be more like, or it's gonna have a bit of a strategical, tactical element to it. And while some people might not like this because they just want to have the easy way to kill everything without worrying about dying, I think it's a good way to like keep some long-term motivation to play the game. And yeah, I can go on here, but I have to stop now. The video is already way too long. And yeah, as I said, the link is gonna be in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the preview as well. This is just getting better and better, and I'm really looking forward to Reaper of Souls. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.